And we back. No cat.
There's no cat, bitch.
It felt good to be back, man. Episode 18. We about to go up. Yeah. Yeah. Get some air horns off real quick. Let's go. Okay.
I'm so sick and tired of niggas talking that gangsta shit. What? Thought you was a savage, whole time nigga, you ain't the shit. Got tired of sipping drink, I tried to quit and it made me.
Whoa, what's that? You rise up.
Yeah. I knew this would make y'all remember that time.
Hey, bro, what was you thinking?
Hey, to be honest, man, I just wanted to give y'all some good spirits, man.
No, we told you not to do that, bro. We told you not to do that. He gonna take the lead like he knew it, right?
No. This would make me mad though. Y'all acted like y'all wasn't gonna sing, so I just said, man, I'm gonna be the man. I'm gonna just step up and
listen. All I remember is I couldn't talk to Darius, and Corey couldn't talk to you because that was out of line.
Right.
All I remember is
I stepped out.
You said, "We rise." First of all, you stepped out.
Yeah, get that. Yeah.
Right. First of all, you stepped out. So now it's really like only three of us because you in the front. All I remember is Darius say,
Yeah, that nigga's ridiculous.
I said, "Oh man."
No, I killed it though, dog. Y'all haters.
Listen, man.
All right, but be honest though. 5 years ago we met. Not 5 years ago, but 5 years ago we was solidified as brothers, right? In a fraternity.
Right.
But we brothers outside of fraternity also, right?
Right.
But I feel like at times like this, it's just like it's always good to like reconnect with like just people you've been rocking with forever, right? I don't know how I'm trying to say this, but it's like don't it feel like it's like we going to like we going to a crazy place right now? Like we don't know where we going to. Like we going up the mountain and don't know where the other side is.
Where the ending destination is.
Right. And I know like personally for me, I just been explaining on the podcast, so people already know, but I already been laid off. So it's just like at this point it's just like, and me and Darius was rapping, it's just like I hate the feel of somebody taking my job away from me or having that like I guess not even
it's the control factor.
Control factor, yes,
right.
That's what it is. It's like you
right.
don't have control of your life at that point. And that just all that made me realize is like I just have less control of my life at this point. And how can like I gain control of it? But like it's kind of crazy. Our name was called the Winning Circle, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like we destined for great stuff. And over the time, y'all been like y'all got masters and y'all growing in your own self and growing into a business or growing into a career that you feel is destined for you, right? That's your purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as we all brothers and we can all grow and help each other, achieve our goals, I feel like we gotta express that to other people. So that's why I brought y'all guys here. So if people don't know, this is Newt and Darius, you know what I mean? Welcome to the Wild Pod. We was laughing about We Fall Down because at one point in my life I had to sing, and I thought I could sing, and these niggas just let me sing in front of a group of people, and I felt so embarrassed, man.
No, we ain't let you sing.
All right, explain the story. Explain the story, man. Cause you just really want to explain it.
No, we just told you not to do it. You just felt like you wanted to do it. You felt you had the power.
All right, all right. Be honest though. I was supposed to lead what? I was supposed to lead praise and worship, right?
Right.
And I was the head director of praise and worship. Y'all was supposed to follow my lead, right?
Right, but we told you. I mean, you're right. But we told you that wasn't a song. That wasn't. So this all I. Wait, hold on. Let me say something, right? We never practiced that. Even if you did want to do that, we never practiced that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We didn't practice nothing though, to be honest, right? If it wasn't for me, we were just gonna be quiet, right?
I mean, we probably would have went to our old faithful.
They told us stop singing it.
Like you feel me? So
I just try to be that guy, man. I just try to always step out and try something. And that wasn't a good try.
Not at that time.
Not at that time.
Right. But looking back at it now we got something to laugh at.
Nothing to laugh at.
I know what you're saying. You speak like you mean like we was you know what I mean going through that process together. You know we like me and you definitely you know me being a 3, you being 4. I mean like we had to spend a lot of time and like you know it started from Darius being an ace. So it's like you know what I mean information had to trickle down. So I had to ensure that I wasn't giving you no bullshit. You know what I mean? So it was like. It's kind of like you hoping that the person before you know what I mean relaying what you need to know because you being the tell you know if it comes to Darius to Corey and it's not being right then it come to me it's not being right then it go to you not being right then we all get in trouble so we had to always make sure that Darius was on point you know what I mean sometimes he was sometimes he wasn't but
that's to be honest right if his shirt was untied what we had to do untie his shirt
we had to untie his shirt I remember one time his like I don't know if y'all remember this but his left boot and I didn't even know that it was untied but the Corey untied his to match it and I ain't know so then it looked like I wasn't in line but then naturally if I ain't in line you ain't in line because you follow me. So it was just like I had to always make sure I was watching what Corey did, and then Corey had to always make sure he watched what Darius did. So it became like and I mean I had to kind of cross reference like, okay, well Darius doing that, so tap Corey to let Corey know, you know what I mean, to get in line. So
yeah, I feel like you know what I'm saying. Growing up, I understand I'm the only child, so of course it was a different experience for me. You know what I'm saying, gaining some brothers and different things like that. Like y'all really supported me. You know what I'm saying. Held me accountable, you know what I'm saying? Even to this day, like, y'all hold me accountable. Or if I need, like, support or something, like, y'all first one's there. I need to talk about something, you know what I'm saying? I always call y'all just to get some insight on something. And to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really value, you know what I'm saying, y'all opinion. So, of course, any situation in life come up. Like, you know, like Anthony said, like, I was laid off too, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, me and him can connect on that and just talking to New, you see what I'm saying? Like, having a conversation with him about like what's your next step, stuff like that, like what you're going to do. And you played the song, you know what I'm saying, We Fall Down to start the podcast off, which is something you're saying like right now we falling down. But like you said, our name is Winter Circle. We say we gonna rise back up.
Right.
Life is not always going to be, you see what I'm saying, like easy. If you feel life is easy, then something's wrong. Like
anything worth having, you gotta work for.
Yeah. And
anything worth having, you gotta work for.
And it's even better when like I guess it's people like your own like we from Philly, like we know each other's stepping grounds. Even though we're not in the same shoes, we know the struggles that each other have in our daily life, right? And it's not even for just us as we talking, it's for the people that's outside. It's like everybody needs somebody to hold each other accountable. Everybody needs somebody to set a positive role model on them or set a positive example because nobody knows the answers. It's like I come to y'all for spiritual answers, guidance in life, guidance in like credit, like all that stuff is because I don't have the answers. And I feel like as a podcast, that's my whole goal is to give answers out. So I want to get into just basically like we all about to start our own journey, right? And you stepped into the journey more than us right now, right? You in the water, right? Hot boiling into what you really want to do as your future, right?
Right, absolutely.
And I just want you to like as being in it, like how much dedication, how much sacrifice did it fucking actually take? Because it's like I already know doing podcasting and just doing clothing is a sacrifice, but stacking bread for a bigger end goal is even harder. So,
right. I mean, yeah, I'm into the real estate. I do the credit, but real estate being the number one thing, it's just kind of like one of those things. Like you gotta first understand what it is that you want. You know what I mean? Like I can't. Like I always say this saying, let people influence your decision. Don't let them make them for you. So if you know you want to do something and you're not sure, you can come ask me for my advice, but don't let me make your decision for you. Just let me influence it. Not whether it's influence you to do it or influence you not to do it. At the end of the day, you still gotta make your decision. So I went like my whole college career, like kind of like not allowing people to make my decisions for me, but I went my whole college career with people basically saying they think I should do this, they think I should do that, and then I was literally doing what they said. Then it wasn't until I got out of college and into grad school that I started realizing like, well, what's my true purpose? And then I realized like I only really get happy. I'm only really excited when I'm doing real estate. Like I'm never like when I had to do other things, it was like it was kind of like a burden if I had to do it. Like I was tired. Like I put it off. I procrastinated it. But one thing I don't procrastinate with real estate. So I started realizing like, damn, like if I'm not procrastinating, this don't feel like a job. I'm not stressed when I do it. I'm actually happy when I do it, and then I don't mind doing it day in and day out. That's when I knew that was my calling. So that's when I said, you know what, like. I just started going ham in real estate. And now, like you said, I mean, like, you know, for those who follow me on Instagram, you know what I mean, I've been posting a little bit of the journey of, like, real estate and, like, you know, in the property. I'm actually in the phase of, you know, framing up the house now, and I'll be continuing to post on there. But it's just, it takes a lot of sacrifice and determination, but it all started with mindset originally. So as long as you get your mindset right, everything going to fall in line.
And you got to surround yourself with the right people and the right mindset.
Right.
And I think Darius can go to this point of just seeing like your friends doing stuff. I know you get motivated on stuff that you have a passion of doing that you want to make money off of one day, right?
Right.
And I don't know if you want to share like your future goals, but I know that you do have a mindset of knowing education and just knowing career building and skill building on like, I guess, a professional level. So, I mean, you can share from either part.
So, I'm not going to basically get into details right now because I'm still trying to build and see exactly what I want to do and how I want to market what I'm trying to do. But, you know, being laid off, it kind of made me focus on what I really wanted to do. Like me working I was a project engineer for a construction company, which I got my degree in. I liked it, but I didn't like it. So me being laid off, it was like time for me to reflect on what I really want to do. So I got a couple of ideas and putting things in perspective and putting things in place for me to kind of start my own business. And trying to figure out how can I go about that and different things like that. So I know Newt was helping me with that and getting advice from you and stuff like that. So just stay tuned. I will be coming out probably within this year with something with my own business and different things like that. But yeah.
And it's funny though. Like we had most of our funny times behind music. If y'all really think about it, like I'm gonna play a song, right? And I'll bet y'all know the words word from word. Get it playing.
Favorite freestyle rapper. Rest in peace.
Yeah, for sure. Right?
Rest in peace, Snoop. Rest in peace. Eat the goat. What do you say?
Just that green God.
God. With release Lord and course to a motherfucking California King style. Right.
But no, so the funny part about this is I don't know the lyrics to them, but I always try to rap them, right?
Right.
That's the fucked up part, right? What you used to tell me though, I used to like cut off the songs on me, right?
Yeah, cause you don't know the words.
That's some fucked up shit, bro. Like how you gonna do that to me though? I feel that shit, especially after he passed, bro. Come on, dog.
Right, but like I feel like right, yeah, you so passionate, and I like the idea that you keep trying. That's that you. I mean, you don't give up, but like you gotta put some respect on his name. You got. I mean, all I care read the lyrics. I mean, rapping with the lyrics. You know what I mean? Try to get it, but you feel me?
You right. But I guess like the little Snoop moments, the me spitting scriptures off of. Remember when we spitting scriptures off of music? I think, or I don't even remember. I remember we was reading like what was that long scripture we had to read? Psalms, not the 8-verse one, the 3-verse one. Like Psalms 27, 4-7.
Yeah.
And the one where I say I praises, I say praises.
It's into this. Oh my God. Yeah. You vibe. Yeah.
But I thought I can have my own conversation with God though. No,
you can. That's what prayer is.
But I can't call him that.
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
I call you that though. I can't call him that.
He's a different type of thing. You know what I mean? Different type. Like we down here, but he a different person. He a different God.
He a
different level. Yeah, different level.
So what did I disrespect God with? What did I call him, man?
Go ahead, Darius.
He was like, I think. You what you say? I think that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, that was just,
like, and like that go back to the thing Darius said earlier. Like you was passionate, and we understood that you was passionate,
but you got it
wrong. That was that was like that was the ultimate craziest part. Ew. And then what really threw me off was that like I was in the front seat when you said it, and you was in the back seat, and when you said that, I'm like, you kept going as if you didn't say it. Then when we brought it up, you was like, I really said that, and we all in the car like, dang, like,
he's feeling it.
That was the Holy Ghost. So
he's feeling it.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, bro.
And I gotta go to this point. So we was all RAs, had our own room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And out of all of us, only one of us had our room for the whole 3 years as an RA, right?
Okay.
And
right, yeah.
Who was that selfish person, man?
Darius.
No, it wasn't.
You said what you mean had their room?
Had their own room, like never changed rooms, never had to take their clothes out. Like once they was in that room as an RA, they was settled.
Who?
I feel like it was you, right?
No, he moved. I moved. I was down for me. Listen, we actually we wasn't cool together.
You was a DA at that point, right? No, yeah, you wasn't.
Yeah. No. He was a DA in their old room, and then we came already moved to Ev room
on the first floor.
I moved to Ev room, and then
and then he moved to Craig room.
Then I moved to Craig room. Yeah. I moved to Woodside. That was three sides, and I moved to Woodside.
So it was Darius that always had a Woodside room.
No, I started off in the street side. You was right there on the street side.
Right? You. I mean, it's been a couple years ago, but your mind is bad.
For sure. Yo, cause we crossed 5 years ago, but we was RAs 6 years ago, like.
Basic, yeah.
Like time flies, yo. Like I knew y'all niggas for 6 years, and I was supposed to meet y'all in ENS. Like, look how time flies.
Right,
man.
but he keep bringing that up.
No, bro. Like ENS though, we was supposed to be bros there, right? Me, you know what I mean? You know?
Well, tell that story why you left.
Nah, all right. I'll tell the story why I left, but I'll be honest with y'all. I was kind of throwing on that story. I gotta tell y'all the truth. All right, I went to fucking ENS for 1 day, right? But I went to ENS. Like, you know how they had those little, like, if you was interested in the school, you could do, like, a shadow day, and you shadow somebody. Mm-hmm. So I did one of those at ENS, right? And I ain't like that shit. I was, like, following somebody. But it wasn't y'all freshman year. It was the year before.
Right. Yeah. So you didn't, like, shadowing.
I went to ENS for a day, though. I went to ENS for a day. I never, like...
You didn't go. You just shadowed.
Nah, I went to ENS for a day, because I went to class, went to lunch, and all that, right? That's the same shit.
No, that's in the summer. Yeah, that's the summertime.
No. It was the school year. I was straight during the school year. It was like the spring of the school year, going into like.
So then what? So you was already in 9th grade then?
I was in 8th grade, going into 9th. I was trying to figure out what high school I want to do it to.
Yeah, that's just shadow day. You ain't enrolled.
But I mean, I was kind of
shadow day. That's what you do.
But I was kind of there though. I was there though.
Yeah. I mean, you was there for shadow day. You ain't go there when we went there.
Right, so what you was saying though, I wouldn't have last in ENS, right?
No, you definitely wouldn't, right?
Like the shit that bro, ain't ENS like a good school though? That's the funny part though.
ENS was a smart school, but we still got into incident.
All right, so what incidents I wouldn't have survived from? That's the funny part.
I don't know, because New Media ain't had problems.
You know what I mean? Yo, that's what you didn't. Like we had problems, dog. I had a fight before.
Yeah, you was at B&O though. That was different. That wasn't a school fight. That was a travel fight. You was traveling like on your way. We had people coming up to the school trying to fight. And, you know, I mean, we in the middle of North Philly. Like we on 16th, 17th, and North.
Right, you right.
So I mean, we had to always, you know, what I mean, keep the eye out for incidents.
Especially since somebody
tell the people.
Oh, you
gonna tell the people how you scared to ask New for a ride?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I wasn't scared though. Nah, I wasn't scared though. And then this nigga Darius a nut too. This nigga Darius gonna be like, he gonna say, I don't know, ask him.
Hey bro, he gonna catch me. He gonna catch me like, yeah, y'all going home? I'm like, yeah. He like, you think I can ride? Nigga, I ain't driving. Nigga, ask him. Nigga.
Right.
Like,
he didn't get that energy, dog. He lied. He lied.
Remember.
Then I went to this nigga new room, right? So mind you, he always just called himself like a goon, so he left his door open and shit. So I just walk in there, right? And I was like, "Yo, bro, you think I can take a ride to Philly?" He's like, "All right." I was like, "Yeah, I give you this gas money." He was like, "Cool." That's how it happened, right?
Yeah, it happened like that, but you was a little shaky though. You gotta think. I mean, I probably would have been too. Like you really want to go home. You got an opportunity. Like, what you would have said if I'd be like, no, I don't know you. You see what I'm saying? Like
that's not even the funny part though. The funny part is this nigga Darius and Courtney scared to put me in the middle. Some niggas gonna fight over.
Oh yeah.
No. That nigga was getting in the middle. That nigga Courtney was getting in the middle. And you was like, man, I get in the middle.
You was like, I get in the middle.
I'm like, y'all niggas bitching. I'm just trying to go home.
Right.
I'm just trying to go home, nigga. But I still kind of mad at you though. Why you drop me off at the end of my block though? You could have drove me up the street to my crib, dog. That's fucked up.
You the one who said I could get out from here.
No, man, I felt like I took him out I felt like I took him out the way because he was like, "Damn, yeah, I was supposed to go back that way when he was driving me to my crib."
Yeah, because basically you grew up in a suburb, basically. So I mean, I never been around that neighborhood before. So when you were telling me how to get to your crib,
you got scared.
I just ain't want to drive on. I ain't want to drive on nobody's lawn or nothing. You know what I mean? I got grass out in the front.
All right. So we got over how we first met, all the music that made us laugh, y'all future goals. Is there anything else I need to touch on before I hang up on y'all?
Well, tell us what you got in plan. Tell us what you got in store. What you working on right now?
Oh man, I got a lot of stuff. I don't want to like give up too much detail. But I do got the morning show that I should check out. I got a couple interviews set up, and I might be having a career change soon.
Okay, and I know you said something. I mean, I'm waiting on it.
My bad. Yeah. I definitely got the clothes coming. I got some jean jackets. I got some vests. I got some some hoodies.
Bro, I need a hoodie, bro. Like.
What kind of? I need a hoodie. The crazy thing is, yo, Darius got 1 million hoodies, yo. And he always need a hoodie, yo. He got 20 black hoodies. Yo, this nigga's crazy. He got 20 pair of black jeans he never wear. He got a pair of jeans he bought from me he never wore. Like this nigga is crazy.
Hey, you know how this crazy now? It just made me think. So yeah, I'm definitely waiting on a shirt. I'm definitely waiting on some hoodies. I'm waiting on this flyer. Like soon as this COVID ends. Hopefully we be in mid-spring by the time then everything get back, started again, and then we'll have those flavors out. So definitely waiting on the clothes. But mentioning when you said Darius got a lot of hoodies, so take it back to E&S. I remember this one. Darius, all he used to do was wear Abercrombie and Fitch. He had literally he had every color hoodie. He had light yellow, light green, dark green. Like he had navy blue. He with the red. Like he had everything Abercrombie and Fitch at that time, right? And that was the hottest stuff. So it was like, damn, they got different flavors. And I remember this one time, right? I don't know if he got hot or something. And he was like we had class together, and Darius never used to do work, but we was always like we was in the computer lab, and the teacher used to cut the lights off because we used to say like, oh, the lights would hurt our head and all that. So Darius, long story short, I remember this one time, like he always wear hoodies. He took his hoodie off. He didn't even have a uniform shirt on. He just had like a tank top or like a t-shirt on. And I'm like, yo, what uniform shirt at? But that made me think like he literally got probably like, I like to say he probably got about like 70 hoodies current, like right now. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so I'm definitely waiting on when the clothes are dropping. As soon as you drop them, drop a few items, you know what I mean? I don't really care for navy blue, but all the other colors, I'm definitely rocking.
How you shit on a color that you joined that color fraternity? Like,
I don't like navy blue. I just don't like how navy blue look when I wear it. It's not a lot.
Tell the listener why. Like, why you think that?
I don't know. I'm a little dark. You know what I mean? So I'm not a big fan of dark. I mean, I like black a lot, but I don't care for the navy blue too much.
Man, I got. So before I hang up though, so what somebody do today? Like around 12:30. Like we were supposed to be doing this on the phone, like around 12:30, and then what some smart guy do?
This nigga showed up at your house.
Showed up at my house during the quarantine.
During quarantine.
Now I feel
yo, then this nigga show up my house with a bandana with a scully on, making me think he about to rob me from the front of the crib. I'm like, yo, this nigga crazy.
I tell you what he did. He tried to talk to me through the
I said, yo,
the ring.
Through the ring. He all scared. He like, who this? Who this?
I ain't say that. I said, you. You're a nut.
Yo, he was scared. He was scared over the door, bro. He was scared over the door.
Damn.
All right. Well, I had a good conversation, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, man. Good 25 minutes, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Any final wishes or final blessings you want to give to the world since y'all spiritual brothers?
Everybody just stay healthy. You know what I mean? Like I've been seeing everybody say just stay in so we can hurry and get it over with. It's kind of like we're doing a bid right now. Yeah, like everybody just toughen up, sit their time out so that we can all get back out here and number one, get healthier, but most importantly, start making that money again. If you haven't been making the money during this time, so
yeah, because after this is what's gonna be made millionaires.
Yeah, this on the other side of this, there's gonna be some millionaires. Like this whole COVID-19, it's gonna cause some people to lose out on a lot of millions and a lot of money, but it's also gonna make a lot of millionaires in the intern. So it just depends on which side you're gonna be on.
Right. Just be smart, be safe, stay out the way. The more people that stay in the house, the short time we gonna be in the house. Just stay in the house.
Yeah. And yo, you need to tell LeBron stop dancing, yo, on TikTok. He too old for that shit, dog. That's your old head.
So when you refer to him as the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Right. When you the best ever to play basketball, you can do what you want. Yeah,
my bad.
You know what I mean? So
once y'all see him score on the scoring list past Kobe, y'all knew he was the GOAT, huh?
I mean, once he passed Mike, I think he passed Mike, bro.
Yeah,
I thought it was Kobe.
We was on floor seats.
We was floor seats when he passed Mike. You know what I mean? That's off of N1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Off of N1. Mike ain't up. All I'm saying is Mike was the GOAT. Mike would have the most points. I know he got 6 rings, but what Brian been doing since he been in the league is slim to none. So I like to think he the greatest to ever touch the ball.
Yeah, I need true. All right, man. I had a good time, man. I'll talk to y'all niggas later, man. Y'all be safe, all right? Love y'all.
All right, so love you too. All
right. And that was the Wild Pod, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that conversation, man. It's been a great time having y'all here. As I always do, I had to end it off with some music. So we probably gonna rock out to this because she's coming soon. And make sure that you go check out her full mixtape because it is fire.
Feel it, yeah. January, baby, so I'm super cold. I'm unstoppable, that's where the Santa go. I'm from Philadelphia, yeah, you see I'm super bold. Yeah, I'm a winner and from Philly, call it Super Bowl. When I come around, you feel my energy, I'm super dope. Test me and I promise it's gonna be an episode. You peep my confidence, I got it from my OGs. Walking in the hood and I bet somebody know me. You just gotta feel me, walk with me through my city. Get to know the real me. know the real me. Promise I won't ever change. Hey, but what more can I say? I'm from Philadelphia. You just gotta feel me. Walk with me through my city and get to know the real me. Get to know the real me. Promise I won't ever change.
Triggers, no cap, bitch.